Is your ice maker leaving large clumps of ice like this? Our freezer recently started doing this, and we went through a few steps to troubleshoot it. In this video, I'm going to show you the steps we took to troubleshoot this problem, and how we finally resolved it by replacing the ice maker. The very first thing we tried was replacing the water valve assembly. We did a little bit of research online. This seemed to be the cause of the issue for a lot of people, and so we tried that first. If you believe that this is the issue that you're having, go ahead and take a look at the video linked in the description below, and you'll see step by step how we replaced that water valve assembly. After we replaced the water valve assembly, we let the freezer run for a while, and unfortunately, the ice maker did the same thing again. So that was not the cause of our problem. Some people commented online that they found some hard water buildup in the water line that fills the ice maker. Having that hard water in that line caused the pressure to be off, and it was causing the ice maker to overflow. And after cleaning that, their problem was solved. So we decided to take out the ice maker and take a look at that water line, and if there was any buildup, then we would clean it out. So what you want to do is empty the freezer, and then make sure you turn off the ice maker. Once the ice maker is turned off, you want to make sure you have access to it. So you might have to remove the freezer door. Now, I'm a relatively small guy, and so I did not need to take out the door completely to access the ice maker. Instead, I just took out the basket, and then I was able to fit just like this. But if you're bigger than I am, you might have to take out the door completely. So here's the ice maker. To take it out, it's relatively simple. All you have to do is take out 2 screws, like this. One here. And the other one there. Now with a flathead screwdriver, you can loosen the latches in here, which hold the ice maker in place. Once those are out, carefully pull the ice maker out. And as you can see here, all you gotta do is just remove this one electrical connection, and you should be good to go. So carefully go in there and pull it out. And that's all you need to remove the ice maker. Now here's the water line that fills the ice maker. So what I did is take a toothpick and try to go in there to see if there was anything built up that might have caused the water pressure to change. In my case, there was really nothing built up in the water line, and so this was not the solution for my problem. So at this point, what I decided to do was put the ice maker back and then test it with this test button right here. So nothing new here, we're just doing everything we did before, but in reverse. At this point, it's time to turn the ice maker back on and press the test button. And as you can see, this goes through a cycle. At this point, water is going into the ice maker, and it did not overflow. I hit the button again, and if you do this, make sure you have a bowl underneath the ice maker this time, because as you can see, water will come out. At this point, our ice maker appeared to be working well, so I decided to let it run for a few days. For the first day or so, everything seemed to work fine, but unfortunately, the problem did come back. All the ice did start clumping together once again. So the only thing I could do at this point was to order a new ice maker, and this did solve the problem. If you have the same fridge that I do, and you've tried all of these other things and are still running into the same issue, then go ahead and try replacing the ice maker. Go ahead and follow the link in the description below, and this should take care of your problem, as it did for me. So, we ordered a new ice maker from Amazon, and it arrived in a couple of days. So now it was time to remove the old ice maker once again. Again, this is a very simple process, just a couple of screws. And as you can see here, I have my old ice maker, and the replacement ice maker is identical. So you've seen this process before, nothing really to it. All you gotta do is hook up the electrical line and then pop the ice maker in place and secure it with the 2 screws. And once again, once it's in, go ahead and turn it on and hit the test button just to make sure everything is working properly. And thankfully, after this fix, our ice maker has been working perfectly fine. No more clumps of ice in our freezer. I know that this was a very frustrating issue for our family, and so I hope that this video has helped you out. If it has, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, and go ahead and leave a comment. That would be very helpful to us. Thank you. We love our LG refrigerator. Okie dokie. Is your ice maker leaving ice? If your ice... So in this video I'm going to show you... If you're interested, this seemed to be a common comment on... This seemed to be a common sort... Okay. At this point, the ice maker appeared to be working well, so I... And if you're running into the same issue, then... Nope, that's not right.